All right, it looks like Aaron Rodgers could be coming back to the Green Bay Packers. Let's talk about it real quick. Appreciate the love, support. Keep sharing the videos. And apparently, he renewed his country club membership. All right, check out Detroit Lions on playlist. Let's read the article from Pro Football Talking Sports.com. It says Aaron Rodgers renews his membership at the Green Bay Country Club. It means something. It may mean nothing regardless. At the time, when the clues are few far in between regarding whether Packers quarterback Aaron Rodgers will show up for training camp, a breadcrumb has fallen on the trail via thebigleague.com. Shout out to them. Rodgers has renewed his membership at the Green Bay Country Club for the rest of the year. Optimistic view is that it means Rodgers will be back in Green Bay this year and not simply to golf. The pessimistic view is that Rodgers is just trolling the front office. Practical view could be he's just covering his bases in the event he shows up. Really, how much can it cost to renew a membership for the balance of the year at the Green Bay Country Club? Whatever the price is, so for coins that best for Rodgers, whatever it means, it's a puzzle piece at a time when simply aren't many there. Okay, but like I said, a lot can affect this year. Not just Aaron Rodgers. Somebody get injured, Justin Fields coming in lighting us up. A lot of things can change, but my thing is this. This is the biggest domino in the division. And if this means him playing his country club views up, and that means he's coming back, cool. Because guess what? He owns houses. He owns 3 houses in California, 1 house in Green Bay. If he really want to get serious, he put his house up for sale. Okay? And we know historically that the NFL ownerships teams have significantly pulled. They have more power. So the chances tell you that Rodgers retired, he played for Green Bay. It ain't the NBA. Where you complain, you cry, and say, I'm out of here. And they trade you. NFL is strictly not like that. Look what they did to Deshaun Watson. Either you play for us or you play nowhere, or you not play again. Potentially. And we ain't heard no updates from Watson. But for Rodgers to be here, that turns the division around. But what people got to understand is that most veterans don't like doing off-season workouts. Why am I coming here, all right, when I could be enjoying my summer and come in for training camp? Most veterans don't like training camp. But honestly, I think Rodgers is going to show up. I think this is a small piece to the puzzle. Why play a country club up in Green Bay if you're not going to show up and use it? He's planning to come in. He's not going to lose all that money. He's in his prime. He's at the end he had some critical years of his career, where the window is closing. He historically has been injury prone throughout his career. So he can't afford to sit on the couch, come in, get hit, and his career be over with. Okay? So Aaron Rodgers is 37 years old. You think he got years to waste? Or do he look at it as, preserving myself? I think he show up. I think he don't miss no games. Or they trade him. It's as simple as that. And I think very well they may trade him. I think very well he will show up. I don't think they're going to trade him. They got all the levers. They got all the power. He's an MVP. It's never been an MVP coming off a year in the NFL to play for another team. If I believe that's correct. So, 13-3 last year. He threw for 48 touchdowns, 5 picks. That's crazy. 70%. Why wouldn't he show up? So, if he's 23, 24, 25, 26, I believe they might have a problem. But he is 37. He only got 1 championship. Had he had 3, 4, 5 like Tom Brady, maybe you walk away. But that's the one thing you admire about New England. Okay? If we can't get to a number, we're going to get rid of your ass. No other team operate like that. Every team want to keep him. Want to keep the player, want to prove a point. New England like, okay, fuck time. We going to keep ticking. If we can't come to a number. I remember Reeves was just talking about that in the interview where he was saying that, he wanted $16 million. And Bill Belichick said, well, Tom makes 14. And they split ways after that. And that's just the way the game is. And that's how every NFL team should handle it. If you don't, the basis of this issue is they didn't want to pay. They didn't want to restructure his deal. They didn't want to give him a new deal. They didn't want to rip it up and give him more guaranteed money. So that's what it started at. Then it came out to Aaron Rodgers didn't like the GM, and That's what it went to. But had they paid him and gave him a new contract, as they should, he outperformed the last. We just read the numbers. Almost 43,000 yards thrown. 4,300 yards thrown. 70%, 13 and 3. 48 TDs, 5 touchdowns, 382 fantasy points, 382.3 fantasy points. Why not? Green Bay is cheap. Green Bay is dumb. Keep this man happy. And also the Jordan Love thing, that also played a part in it. I think it played a small part. But Aaron Rodgers, I understand you have been injured. The quarterback position is very important. You have been injured throughout your career. So why wouldn't they, prepare to replace you at 37 years old? No matter how good you play, one hit, come on. If you keep playing at a high level, guess what? We package Jordan Love, trade him, draft another quarterback. What New England did. Tom Brady kept playing well. They got Ryan Mallett. Then they had, what's the other cat's name? Jimmy Garoppolo, Jacoby Brissett. And when time kept ticking, they got rid of them. And obviously, when the time came for time to leave, they didn't have a contingency plan, unfortunately. But they prepared for previous years when they didn't prepare. They moved on from time. But ultimately, what this means for Detroit is, if he plays, guess what? The division is probably going to be his, barring injury. If he doesn't play, maybe the expectations get set too high, and Dan Campbell win a division, and every year the expectation is he's going to win the NFC North, and he's going to win one more playoff game. He's going to win a conference. He's going to win a championship. So, with him not playing, him not playing could definitely set the standards higher than what they actually are in reality. So, but I think we all prefer that he doesn't play, get traded, or don't play, and we win a division, and maybe the Green Bay start off 1-4. Remember Emmitt Smith, the Cowboys start off bad, and Jerry gave Emmitt his money. Maybe it happens, and he hold out, and they start 1-4. They getting their ass kicked, and they give him a deal. They tell him to come in there. The scary thing about it, he's 37 years old, and there's no way to emulate getting hit in game speed and emulate training camp. But ultimately, I think we all know in our hearts that he's gonna play and he's gonna come back and dominate. And the division is probably gonna be theirs. The Bears, no quarterback. The Minnesota Vikings, they blew them out last year, but they don't have a complete team. They in flux on defense. And Dalvin couldn't get injured any minute. But hey, let me know what you guys think. Check the Detroit Lions Talk playlist out. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section. Don't forget me on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram. You can reach out if you have a business question, inquiry, sponsorship, video plus, all our social media subscription. Twitter's the fastest way, and Facebook and Instagram. You want to make a financial donation, Cash App, CJ Good 313. That's in the description. PayPal link there as well, too. Appreciate the love and support. One time for the one team, time. Let me know what you think in the comment section. Peace. All right, all my Detroit Piston fans and all my Detroit fans, all my Motor City Sports Talk fans, make sure you guys go check out Piston Mike. We got him over 100 followers. So make sure you check him out. Everything Pistons, man. He gonna hold it down and do his thing just strictly on the Pistons thing. I got the Lions and Pistons, but man, we always trying to help people get their channel up. Let's get them to 200 next, 300 next, 400 next, 500 next, and let's get them all the way to a rack so you can start making that bag. Appreciate you guys. Make sure you go over to Piston Mike as you see it on the screen. Let's get them to 200, then 300, then 400, then 500, and the whole shebang. Peace.